System 2. Limitless Beliefs. Chapter 4. The Beliefs That Make People Wealthy. I used to believe that wealth was just about hard work, luck, or flashes of genius. But the more I spoke with truly successful people, the more I saw the same pattern. Success doesn't start with your wallet. It starts with your mindset. It lives in your beliefs, those invisible yet powerful mental programs running in the background. It's not circumstances that determine your level of wealth. It's the beliefs you allow to drive your actions. Because beliefs are roots. Money is just the fruit. Belief number 1. I'm a creator, not a victim. This is the foundation. People who think like the wealthy always see themselves as architects, not prisoners of circumstance. Even when something unexpected happens, they don't ask, why is this happening to me? They ask, what can I do with this? Wealth begins when you stop blaming others and start owning your outcomes. This belief changes everything. You stop waiting for the perfect moment, the right government, or the ideal investor. You become the one who creates moments, shapes environments, and finds solutions. Belief number 1. Money is good, simple, but powerful. Because most people deep down believe the opposite. They were raised hearing things like money corrupts, rich people are dishonest, money doesn't bring happiness. So even if they say they want success, their subconscious whispers, success is dangerous. Wealthy people think differently. Money is energy, it's opportunity, it's a tool for creation. I realized as long as you view money with fear or guilt, it will remain your shadow. Only when you look at financial growth with respect and openness will it begin to grow in return. Belief number 1. Failure is a lesson, not the end. A scarcity mindset fears mistakes. A wealthy mindset studies them. Successful people don't avoid failure. They just don't let it be the final chapter. Failure is feedback, not a verdict. This belief gives you powerful emotional resilience. While others quit at the first setback, you adapt, improve, and keep going. Where the crowd stops, that's where your competitive advantage begins. Belief number 4. I can learn anything. Every millionaire I've met shares this one belief. They never stop learning. They didn't have perfect educations or magical business talent. They simply kept seeking answers through books, mentors, and experience. Wealthy people believe skills are earned. Scarcity thinkers believe, I'm just not good at that. This belief creates infinite growth, and most importantly, it erases fear of the unknown. Belief number 5, time is more valuable than money. Successful people never trade their time for pennies. They look for ways to create value, not just stay busy. They delegate, they automate, they build systems. They don't carry the whole load on their backs, because they understand you can lose money and make it back, but time never comes back. This belief helps you shift from earning income to building assets, and that's essential if you want to move from working harder to living freer. Belief number 6, I am worthy of great wealth. This one goes the deepest, and for many it's the hardest, because lots of people unknowingly sabotage their own success with one belief: I don't deserve that level of life. If you don't believe you're worthy, your subconscious will always find a way to pull you back down. Millionaires don't think they're better. They simply don't doubt their value. They believe they have the right to be successful, influential, and free, and that inner permission unlocks doors that stay closed for everyone else. Conclusion: your beliefs are the operating system of your life. This chapter isn't about positive thinking. It's about rewriting your reality, because wealth isn't an event. It's a reflection of how you think. You can't live a limitless life with limited beliefs. Change your beliefs, and a year from now you may not recognize the person you've become. 112 Beliefs That Drive Millionaires. In the previous section, we explored the deep nature of beliefs that set the wealthy apart from those who stay stuck at the same financial level for years. We saw how changing your inner programming can unlock a completely different reality. But now it's time to go even deeper, because millionaires don't think by accident. Their wealth isn't luck or a gift. It grows from a specific set of beliefs. In this chapter, I want to share with you 12 beliefs I've discovered in every successful, self-made, financially free entrepreneur I've ever worked with or studied. These aren't motivational quotes. They're the core code of their mental operating system. Belief 1. Everything can be created. Millionaires don't wait. They create. They don't look for chances. They build them with their own hands. They think in terms of, how can I make this happen? Instead of, is this even possible? This belief gives them superhuman adaptability in any circumstance. Belief 2. I'm responsible for the outcome. They don't blame the government, the weather, their partner, the economy, or their parents. They understand, if I'm here, my actions or inaction brought me here. That mindset gives you power instantly, because it puts the control back in your hands. Belief 3. The best investment is in myself. Every millionaire I know is obsessed with learning. They read, study, test, consult, and reflect, because they know you can't grow bigger than your knowledge, skills, and inner capacity. Growth doesn't start with business. It starts within you. Belief 4. Failure is part of the process. Successful people don't fear falling. They fear standing still. Their logic is simple. If I'm not failing, I'm not moving. Mistakes aren't defeat. They're feedback from reality. Belief 5.
Time is the most valuable currency. They don't sell their time cheap. They constantly ask, is this moving me forward, or just draining my energy? Millionaires delegate everything outside their zone of genius. They guard their focus like a sacred asset. Belief 6, each day is a small lifetime. They don't put life on hold. They turn each day into a win. This belief makes you consistent. Not a once-a-year breakthrough, but daily progress with every step, every habit, every choice. Belief 7, what I create reflects my standards. The wealthy don't do things good enough. They raise the bar and hold it. Their brand, service, even appearance mirror their inner discipline. Belief 8, money is energy, not the goal. Millionaires don't chase money. They create value, and money follows. They don't see wealth as evil. They see it as a resource to act, to serve, to expand. Belief 9, I deserve the best. This isn't about arrogance. It's about inner worth. Successful people don't ask for permission. They don't question their value. This belief dissolves the invisible walls that hold most people back for years. Belief 10, I don't compete, I create. Millionaires don't play by someone else's rules. They build their own niche, their own product, their own path. They're not afraid of competition because they don't fight for space in the existing world. They build a new one. Belief 11, I never stop moving. This belief drives their energy. They might feel tired, uncertain, even crushed by a crisis, but stopping is never an option. They believe even the smallest step forward is still forward. Belief 12, success is a mindset, not a coincidence. For a millionaire, success isn't an event, it's a system. A system of thoughts, actions, strategies, and decisions. They don't believe in fate or luck. They believe in inner architecture, built intentionally. Every choice they make, from tiny decisions to big strategies, is the product of a success mindset, formed by clarity, habits, and deep self-awareness. Conclusion, these 12 beliefs aren't just a list, they're the foundation of your future self. Ask yourself honestly, how many of these are already part of my mindset? And how many are still waiting to be installed, like updates to my inner software? Write them down, study them, return to them often. Build your mental operating system consciously. How to identify and replace limiting beliefs. In the previous section, we explored the powerful beliefs that act as the internal laws of millionaires. But there's another side of the coin. Beliefs that don't lead to wealth, but instead quietly sabotage it, like invisible ropes holding you back. They operate beneath the surface, like viruses in your system, and unless you learn to detect and replace them, no strategy or plan will ever work to its full potential. This chapter is about the most important upgrade you can make, reprogramming your mind, because you can build a business, invest in stocks, create brilliant products, but if deep down you believe I'm not worthy, money is bad, or all successful people are dishonest, then everything you try to do will break down, and it will drain your motivation. Step 1. Recognize who's really speaking inside your head. The first thing I want you to understand is this: not every thought in your head is yours. Many of them are echoes of the past, voices of parents, teachers, media, and social norms. People still carry beliefs from childhood like, you can't make honest money, don't stand out, no one in our family has ever been rich, money comes with too much responsibility, I couldn't handle it. You didn't choose these phrases, but you believed them. That's why it's time to pause and ask yourself, whose voice is this really? Step 2. Identify your core limiting belief. It's usually deeper than it looks, and often disguised as common sense. Here's a simple but powerful exercise. 1. Take a sheet of paper and write, why am I not financially free yet? Write down every answer that pops up. Don't edit or filter, just write. 3. Then go through each one and ask, is this a fact or just a belief? Is this based on my experience or someone else's opinion? Is this always true or just familiar? You'll be surprised how many barriers are simply recycled myths that society treats as truth. Step 3. Bring the belief to the surface. A limiting belief only holds power while it's hidden, like a virus in your code. It breaks things silently until you expose it. Give it a clear shape. For example, I'm afraid I'll collapse under pressure if I get rich. People will envy or hate me if I succeed. I won't manage money well, so it's safer not to have much. Once you speak these thoughts out loud or write them down, you strip away their power. Now they're no longer shadows. They're code you can rewrite. Step 4. Replace the belief through experience, not just words. Affirmations are helpful, but they're not enough on their own. To truly replace a belief, you need to live the opposite truth. Let's say your limiting belief is, I don't deserve wealth. Then your new belief could be, I can be wealthy and kind at the same time. Now take one small action that proves this. Give someone a gift and feel the joy of generosity. Accept a larger payment without guilt. Share your success publicly without fear of judgment. This isn't about repeating a mantra. It's about rewriting your identity through behavior. Step 5. Put the new belief on autopilot. Success is the result of systematic repetition of a new truth. Create a list of your new beliefs. Post them where you'll see them. On your mirror, your phone, your workspace. Say them daily, but more importantly, act them out. Every time the old belief whispers to you, choose an action that proves the new one. Conclusion. Millionaires aren't just people with high incomes. They're people with a different internal identity. Their reality comes from their thinking, and their thinking comes from their beliefs. Once you learn how to spot your limitations and reprogram your inner code, your life won't just change gradually, it will leap forward.